What's going on, guys? Going to be doing a 2026 Advanced Defender 4-man commentary. Going to be going over some of the differences from 2022. I'll have links in the description for the different guides for the different stuff. Some of the strats here are perm dependent, so you will need to kind of study and do some of that stuff. But will give you just a generalized overview of what some of the more advanced defender methods are. That you can be doing in your 4-mans. Wave 1's pretty much the same. I like doing mid trap because it's less perm dependent. And then I'll block the last runner. Wave 2, we're going to be doing a northwest trap, non-negotiable. Nothing's changed there since 2022. We are, however, going to be hiding from aggros, so that way we don't pull any fighter aggros. So we'll do 3 northwest. Looking for first west, it's south, so we're good. We're going to hide. And then we're going to wait till 18. Grab our log. And then we're making sure our healer is going to grab or block that last runner, which he is. We'll call last runner and then repair trap. Wave 3, very similar. We just have one extra runner that we need to make sure we block the last west or the second west. So we're going to be doing 4 northwest here. Let's get out of aggro. If this is west, I would recover it. I'm going to wait here till 18. I'm going to click here, block my third runner. And then we've got east as my second runner. We're going to drop a food right here. And then it's east, east. So I'll call east, east multi-kill. And then I'm going to multi on the south food at 42. Wave 4, we're going to be doing a self-block. It is perm dependent, so check the description for the video on the different perms. For the most part, though, it's going to be the same every single time. So 4th northwest, we got to recover first runner if there was one. There's not, so we're good. We're going to go 4 east of the main stack here. We can drop 1 food right now. And then we'll drop our second food after 19.2. And then we can block our last runner. 26.4, and then we're going to dip. And then we're going to go back to our main stack. And then we'll multi here at 36. Sorry, not main stack, the trap food. Wave 5, we're going to be doing a east lure. If your collector lures the first runner, optionally you can do a mid or a midwest. But we want to make sure that we give our defender a lure here, so we're going to be going there. We'll drop that, and then we're going to come back here. So I need 3 food for east. I dropped too much main stack there, so that's fine. I'll drop 2 right now, and then after the call change, I just need to make sure I remember to drop 1 more. So drop 1 more. My last runner is south, so I can multi this at 46.2. Or 42.6. So pick up. And then it'll eat there. And then this looks like this is going to be a 60. So we got the repoison here. Yep. Wave 6 hasn't changed too much. We're going to be dropping food north of trap just like we did on wave 5. I like to reorganize my food on my run up as well too, just makes it easier. And then we're gonna bring the 6-second back to the healer there, grab 1 log, and then we're hiding from 24, grabbing another log. And then we're coming back to the trap. Let that runner die, call, and then repair. And then we're going to soft crash at 37.8 here. And then drop our relure for food northeast. And then as soon as the healer touches this tile here, we will then block. And then we multi this at 54. Cool. Wave 7, we're going to be doing a 54 relure with a combat reset. This does require us to do Midwest, which will be in the description as well too. And the reason why combat reset is important is it resets the combat aggro for the main, so that way they can cape and the healer can stock accordingly to get a better time. Pick up this zombie hand, drop our trail underneath, drop 1 food. We're going to soft crash this at 26.4, then drop 4 food east. We're going to call first, then repair. That was almost bad. Drop 1 food, and then we're going to soft crash here with a bad food. We hold this until 37.8, and then do bad, good, good, and then good. And then we bring the 42 north here. We're waiting until 49.8, and then we're going to drop a food. And then we'll pick up this food at 53.4. This runner is now going to die. And then after this runner dies, we're going to drop 1 more food. And then we pick up this food at 63. And that will cause the rest to multi. Wave 8, we're going to be doing a mixture of B5 first call with solar second call. B5 first call is perm dependent, so you will need to check out the description for that. We're going to be dropping 3 food north trap. I'm reorganizing my inventory. Everything here is good food, so we're going to drop 1 for trail. Click logs immediately after dropping main stack. Come back. As soon as our character is in this row, we're going to click, drop the food, and then because that first runner dies 25.2, we're going to drop this relure food and then pick it up at 27. And then we can stay here until 36. We'll call. So I'm going to drop these at 36. At 37.8, we'll drop 2 food here and then come back and repair the trap. They're going to re-aggro this food as I'm repairing the trap. And then we'll come back up here, set up our auto multi, and then go southeast trap. Drop 5 food, and then I want to keep my lures. I'm waiting for this one to aggro to me now, and then we're going to come down. Get ready to call. So you can't click to move south of the first white line until 55.2, and you can't click until 61.2 for the second line. Perfect. So for wave 9, it's either going to be blue 9 or it's going to be a Boz 9. I'll have both videos in the description. It's going to depend on how many eggs your collector picks. We'll see which one we're doing at the start of the next wave here. So it looks like we're doing blue 9. He's going to be alking, so I need to look at the chat here for which call it is. Looks like it's tofu. So we're going to drop 4 east. All good food for blue 9. We're going to drop this. Grab our logs. We need 2 logs. And then we'll not lose the 18. We'll bring it back to him. This runner is going to die before 31.2, so we'll drop a food here. And then we're going to pick this food up at 33. We're going to soft crash this at 37.8. We're going to drop 6 food. And then we're going to soft crash this at 44.4. And then drop 2 food. And then we're going to come back east trap, repair the trap. And then we'll drop 1 food here. Because it's bad here, I'm going to hold on to this food for just a little bit longer. Normally, you would just let them eat this food. So we're going to pick that up at 63. They're now going to go up there. And then I'm going to hang here. I'm waiting for my reserve to spawn. There it is. And then we will bring these over. If blue was good, after we drop that cubby food, we would wait for the relures to get on top of us. And then we would do a horn lure just like we do on wave 8. Wave 10, we're going to be doing a relure for elk reg. So it looks like he's not doing elk, which is okay. We're going to drop 1 northwest. And then we're going to come stand here on this 1 food. We'll drop this food at 14.4 or 15. Drop that food. And then this food needs to be after 18. So 18.6 earliest or 19.2. And then we keep dropping the foods. As soon as that spawns, we'll come and drop 2 here. And then drop 1 there. And then I'm going to lose the repoisons here. I'll call the fighter east. And then we're going to come stand up here until 40.8. And then we're going to go southwest trap. We're waiting until 49.8. And then we're going to drop 5 food. And then we'll come up here to this tile up here. We're going to stay here until 57.6. Then we run south to this west render tile. We're going to call. And then 61.2 is our render. So then we can come up here and we can start shooting once the main capes. Cool. That's going to be the gist of 2026 defending. Like I said, I'll have links in the description for some of these strats so you guys can go a little bit deeper in them. And yeah.